My boyfriend's mom keeps putting an ingredient I'm allergic to in all her dishes. Dude, have you ever heard juicier shit in your life?
Tell me more.
She hates cilantro. Oh, fuck yeah. Hi, everybody, and welcome to our podcast. I feel like my posture is going to have to be Gucci to stay in this camera. And that is good. That's actually a good technique. That might be how we help the kids in the future not get all hunched over from their phone. We give everybody a podcast, and it's a statewide mandate to keep the camera at a certain height. So you have to maintain posture, and then you straighten your shit all out. Anyway, spooky season. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our podcast, a show where we discuss your relationship to shit. It is a landmark episode. Isn't it 450?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck yeah. So we have with us today a special guest in the form of special announcement. Starting next week, we're going to be going every other week publicly, and then the weeks that we skip publicly, we're going to be going on Patreon. So there will still be a podcast every week, but half of them will be on Patreon and half of them will be for public. And that's fun. And thank you, Leah, for helping us arrive to this decision. I think it's going to help in a myriad of ways. And I'm excited about it. Zoya?
I am excited about it also.
Did you not have an opinion on it until...
No,
what
that's
just
not
happened?
true. I've been looking for my headphones.
Oh,
And
do you not have headphones?
Don't have, no. I think they're underneath. I think they're on the second
Have you been
shelf of
doing
that.
these, or have you
No.
been doing in-ears?
In-ears.
If you want to talk, I could
In-ears.
help you.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to be going every other week, private for Patreon. So this way it could be a bit more risque.
Yeah, we just want to say swears. No, but on that show...
We swear anyway.
Dude, I was thinking about, I am looking through the questions that we had for today, and just that we've gotten over the past couple of weeks. And I made this a lot more complicated than it needs to be, but it's going to be satisfying to get it out. I knotted up the headphones. Anyway, there are questions about things that we might not have answered on the regular podcast that we'd be more apt to talk about. Like if you guys want to talk like super in depth about stand-up stuff, or if you guys have, we'd call them saucier questions. If there's any sauce in your questions, like don't be a creepy piece of shit, but if you got sauce questions that you feel that maybe aren't, I don't know, as public questions as possible, you can. We're always going to use our discretion about what we want to talk about and what we don't. But I'll tell you this: it'll be rated PG-13. So something to get excited about.
PG-13, huh?
Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Zoe,
Mike,
couple shows coming up. First of all,
tell me about them.
on the 15th, which is Sunday.
Yep.
Zoe,
Yes.
Zoe, provide me with any information.
Okay, I'm trying
I'm just
here.
kidding, dude.
You are.
I'm just kidding.
being
You got your
fresh.
headphones in.
On the 15th, we're going to be in Portland, Oregon.
Yes, that's 100% right. At the Siren Theater for Surrounded, and it's going to be so much fun. On the 18th of October, I'll be at the Comedy Store Belly Room and West Side in Santa Monica. On the 24th, there's a Valley Poppins. If I'm in town, hopefully I will be in Sherman Oaks. On the 3rd of November, why are we already talking about November? What is it, Christmas?
Dude, it's kind of crazy.
It is crazy. I was very newly into October.
Yeah.
I was like, October's here. Isn't that fun? We could start to feel like it's October. And now I'm like, on the 3rd of November, I'll be in Hollywood for Surrounded in the Lab for 2 shows in the Lab on that Friday.
2 shows.
It's like, that's what we're talking about?
Yes, it is.
And then it's like, it was just October 1st. And now it's like on the 6th, I'm going to be at Delancey in New York City.
Whoa.
Like, it was literally just like the end of August. We were saying goodbye to summer. And now I'm literally like on the 7th of November, I'm doing Surrounded at the Stand as part of the New York Comedy Festival.
Whoa.
Is that what it's like?
That's what it's like.
Anyway, this is a show where a comedian and hairdresser discuss our relationship to stuff, help you with your relationship to stuff.
To stuff.
So we have some very interesting questions that talk about people's relationship to stuff. Dude, I'm about to get drippy San Fernando Valley in my nose. And I have to go blow it type situation.
Okay.
And I think everyone can hear it. And I think there's no one listening to this podcast right now who's like, no, stay and fight through it.
Yeah.
So that's me putting it on me. Just know that boogers want to come out and I won't let it do it. And this is a call from the Discord, another Patreon perk from Ben, Jules.
No, you're not.
From what?
You're not
Hey guys,
supposed to
so
say.
I have a question about my relationship to a life of crime.
Will remain anonymous.
So I got a bicycle that's chained up outside my apartment, and I've lost the key. So if you guys have any advice on when the least sketchy time and method to steal my own bike back, that would be great. Thanks.
And just in case, let's listen to it one more time so we can get all the details. Are you feeling like you kind of know what's up right now, Zoe?
Yes.
Okay, and maybe one more time to get all the details.
Hey guys, so I have a question about my relationship to a life of crime. So I got a bicycle that's chained up outside my apartment, and I've lost the key. So if you guys have any advice on when the least sketchy time and method to steal my own bike back, that'd be great. Thanks.
So definitely like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Bike back, that'd be great. Thanks. That'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning works.
And you definitely need like a chain cutter.
Dude, also, so it would have been a perfect scenario to not listen to these before, but when I was picking questions today, I was like, for the sake of time, like,
Yeah.
I'll listen.
Yeah.
And so I listened to this, and I wish I just had heard it for the first time now, but I did have time to come up with a full plan.
Yes. You're also, excuse me,
Bless
going to
you.
need a black mask and black gloves.
Why?
Well, if
You're trying to hide your identity?
yes. So if you're going to try and steal something back, you may as well go for it.
But it's his thing.
Yes, I'm
wouldn't
aware.
Wouldn't appearing less suspicious, less be suspicious? Wouldn't that raise less flags than here's this guy who's never been in black gloves and a black mask out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? I feel like you only know how to be sketchy.
Listen,
Yeah.
my life of crime was wasted.
What?
Own bike back, that'd be great. Thanks. Hey guys, so I have a question
Nope.
about my relationship.
Okay. Well, that one. This
Yes.
one isn't my fault.
Yes,
I don't
it is.
even know how to shut it off.
And I've lost the key. And method to steal my own bike back. That'd be great. Thanks.
Anyway, that was kind of fun.
Yes.
Here's what you do.
Here, let's do this.
You, excuse me. He's in an apartment, right?
Yes, I'm assuming so.
You find a kid that you could give a couple bucks or a pack of Pocket Man cards to. Or candy, Halloween candy, Reese's Pumpkin. And you say, hey kid, I'm going to need you to hang out while I go get my bike back. And you
Yeah.
explain the situation to the parents. You don't just take the kid.
Right.
Because then you're in a whole boatload of other trouble.
Okay.
So what you do is you hire basically a child actor to cry next to you while you unchain this bike. And then if zero suspicion will be raised. And then if anyone comes up to you, anyone says shit.
Say shit.
Say shit.
Uh-huh.
Say, this, I'm getting this bike back for this kid. And then they see a crying kid.
But then you're the actual kid.
Well, inside, yeah.
Well, why can't this person just cry while they're trying to get their own bike?
Also, crying works.
Yes.
You could eliminate the whole kid thing,
Yes.
probably save yourself some money.
I say call the fire department.
Call the fire department, tell them to find a kid.
Yes.
Dude, I thought of the funniest scenario, I think, while I was saying that.
Okay.
You hire the kid.
Uh-huh.
You make them cry next to you while you're unchaining the bike.
Uh-huh.
And then if somebody comes up to you and asks you what's going on, you say, I lost the key and I thought hiring this crying kid would help me avoid this conversation.
Or you could get you can go online and figure out how to pick a lock.
Yeah. Because it is possible.
Yeah.
And I don't know how fucking locked down your bike security situation is.
Yeah. But what you should do is always have like a backup way to get into your bike, right? So like you need one of those like
Well, you can get onto it still. You just can't go nowhere.
what into is what I meant.
I know what you're saying. I'm just having a laugh. Sorry. Okay, I deserve that. And I'm sorry.
You gotta have like one of those number.
Combination lock.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yes.
No key.
No key.
Keys can be lost. Combination can never be lost.
Yeah.
Unless you have Alzheimer's or something.
But you could also sew your key to the socks, the pair of socks that you always wear when you're riding your
You
bike.
can get a tattoo of the combination or the tattoo of the key
Yes. And hold it up next to it.
and just kind of show the locksmith it was like this. Can I get one more of these? Dude, that's what we should get, another matching tattoo, and it should be a combination lock and the numbers are our anniversary, which we both know by heart, and then the other one gets a key.
What is it?
It's a thing that you slide into a lock
No.
and it undoes a very
No.
sophisticated
That's not what I'm
set of
asking.
pistons. So that's how you take your bike back.
When's the anniversary, Mike?
It is
Nope.
it is my favorite day.
Good job, Mike. Good job.
So, and that just kind of goes to, then that's cool of me.
You know what else is one of my favorite things? The podcast.
Oh, get the F out.
It's October, you guys, and the podcast has some spooky podcasts for your consideration. Count Chocula, the podcast, a late night talk show about the cereal mascot world, hosted by Count Chocula, Frankenberries,
Friends and bears.
and the Quaker Oats Man, and The Exorcist Interview, a podcast where we channel the spirits of the dead and get their takes on modern day, featuring Louis Armstrong, Mr. Rogers, and Colonel Sanders himself.
Whoa, that fucking racist.
As always, you can find these podcasts and more at website.biz, and follow us on socials at Triple PCast. Oh,
Was that it?
yeah.
Oh, I was trying to give you some
I
advertisement.
liked it.
music.
I was liking the music.
Thank you to all the podcasts for your sponsorship of the show.
Yes.
Holler at your boy.
Holler.
Fuck, dog. We had another question and I had it, and I don't have it. So Leah's been fucking knocking it out the blocks. Do you have to go pick up your shit? Feel free to go pick up your shit. Anyway, there's these relationship questions that she's been sending me from the depths of the internet.
Depths?
Yeah, and I saw one earlier.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to get, don't peek, I'll read it to you.
Okay.
You think just because I have backwards times, I can't read it to you?
Backwards times.
Imagine if we did have a kid and I had to read them stories. And either one of us, really.
Just the dyslexia, like, just thriving.
Yes.
I have to say, shout out to Leah for always making me look like I can actually read.
She does edit us nice so we don't look
Thanks.
completely stupid. Also,
Don't call me stupid.
No, I said we. I have a learning disability.
Same.
So I'm the victim here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger you. My bad.
I'm completely fucking triggered right now.
You're spilling that, and that's going to go over, and...
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to stress you
That's
out.
okay.
Dog.
That's okay.
Anyway, listen to this shit.
Okay.
My boyfriend's mom keeps putting an ingredient I'm allergic to in all her dishes. Dude, have you ever heard juicier shit in your life?
Tell me more.
She hates cilantro. Tastes like poo tap. And now it's in all the dishes.
Whoa. That's some shisty shit.
Oh, this is a whole big story.
Yes.
I thought that was going to be enough.
No.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, so interesting. It looks like a lot of people gave her advice. Okay, so...
Read the story.
I know, I'm trying to figure out where it starts because she started replying to people. Like, it starts by her saying, so, hi again, thanks for all the advice. I also saw that there was already a YouTube and a TikTok video on my post, which is weird. I digress. So this is well-worn territory by now. So we're showing up afterwards and hearing a story from somebody at a party and being like, what happened?
Yeah.
And then all of our friends are being like, how did you not hear about this?
Yes.
It's Harambe, for Christ's sakes. Anyways, on to the update. To those of you who said that she didn't like me, you were 100% correct.
No, can I see this?
What? I'm just reading.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want to read?
No.
We'll have a contest to see who could do this slower. Where we're both the tortoise. After my boyfriend woke up yesterday, we had a long talk about how bothersome his mother's refusal to take out the garlic is. So she is Dracula vampire. And this is an interview with her. He agreed that we should skip dinner altogether until she takes it out. Why is your mom cooking for you guys so much? You're 23 years old. Also, maybe they have family dinners, like a normal functioning family where the mom wants to poison the girlfriend, and we go on. Something about it still bothered me, so I ended up calling her and just bluntly asking her. She kept evading the question, saying she's just a garlic lover. I just love garlic. Dude, she's Italian. She has to be Italian. I just love the garlic. And that she doesn't understand what the big deal is, etc., etc. Now, I would put money on it, her being Italian.
Yeah.
Finally, that question should be asked as well. Finally, after like 30 minutes of back and forth, she admitted that she just doesn't like me. Wow. Dude, if you could sell pay-per-view tickets to this conversation.
So she's trying to poison her?
Yeah. I would imagine that's a very Italian thing to do. What do you get a little itchy every time you have garlic? That means your body needs to build up a defense to a garlic. You're too weak for the garlic?
You can't handle garlic, you cannot handle my son.
You can't handle garlic? How you supposed to handle the real world with my boy? crying hard, shooting tears. I think I'm correct in drawing the conclusion that she was trying to drive me away from the family with the garlic shenanigans, but maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't know. If you had a 30-minute conversation that ended in I give you garlic that I know you're allergic to because I don't like you that much, chances are you can trust your hunch.
I don't like you.
You and Quasimodo could both go trust your hunch. Anyways, I asked if it was because my job, receptionist, my age, background, whatever, was it about? And she flat out told me that she just doesn't like that I have a septum piercing and my tongue done, and that I color my hair unnatural colors. She thinks it's unprofessional and proves that I am too much of a wild child to date her son. So she was trying to make the girls breath bad so they wouldn't F. So she wouldn't have a grandbaby with colored hair. Trivialing down on her being Italian. By the by.
My little
Which
bambino's
sucks.
not going to be a...
That's not a... you gotta have an auburn hair. We're from Sicily. No one has an aquamarine hair in a Sicily. Which sucks because I really like this woman, but I guess she was just polite about her courtesy rather than actually liking me. After the crawl ended, they went on a bar crawl. After the call ended, I went to find my boyfriend, and he basically fessed up and he said, yeah, his mother was not a fan, and basically hinting that we should break up. Mostly by mentioning stuff like my friend Jenny has such a cute daughter and that sort of thing.
So he's banging Jenny.
Not yet.
And
Which
Jenny's
hurts
daughter's his kid.
Uh-oh, my brain just exploded a little bit. Jenny's daughter.
Uh-huh.
Is this a riddle?
No?
Was it ice in the middle of the room all along? It polar bear? And there are no elephants in Istanbul. Or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? No. Anyways, my boyfriend and his sister both have agreed to just start up a group dinner once a month. So they're cutting the mom out. That's what happens. Sorry, Mom. I'm going to stop going to dinners. And my boyfriend will just have to go without me. Too long did not read version. Woman just doesn't like me. Update. I can officially say I've gotten the ick. This man sucks. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting update. Slow processor. It's like this is like the Mac that had the translucent colored background is trying to date in 2023.
Her unnatural colors must have seeped into her brain.
Update number 2. I'm going on a break with him. His mom tried to poison me for months. So I think we're going to take a break. I'm too sleepy and pissed. I'll post another update in the morning. Update number 3. It's posted. So people get really into each other's lives. I didn't feel like getting that invested. But you know what's interesting is that there is always two sides of the story.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easy to hear a story like that and be like, man, what a devil witchy woman this definitely Italian lady is. What a terrible thing to do to poison a person and be passive aggressive just because you don't like them. 100%.
Yes.
But also, what's up with this other person?
Dude, no. This female is an idiot.
Whoa, Zoe, you're taking swings.
Yeah, hell yeah. Why, first of all, why do you want to date something like that with a mother like that?
Is the dick so good you're willing to be poisoned by a mother?
Like, I was recently somewhere. I met a family, and the mother was atrocious.
Do you have a second family?
Yes.
So shitty to tell me on the podcast.
Yes.
This is a Patreon. This should be a Patreon episode.
Yes.
Zoya's second family.
And I couldn't imagine dating somebody with a mother like that. It would be a no-go for me.
Nah, dude, you still have to have enough. You still have to be protective enough of your own joy and happiness to not want to be to have that kind of thing in your life.
100%.
Yeah, dude.
Because there's no way that that's ever going to end good.
No.
No.
That's that for the rest of your life. Getting poisoned little by little with garlic is the first thing in a long line of things that's going to happen. I'll tell you what doesn't happen. Putting the pen down.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what doesn't happen. You figure out this garlic situation, and she's like, yeah, I did that because I didn't like you. And then you talk it out, and then it's done. Yeah. And then it's done, and then you guys are good after that. That has never happened in the history of anything. Yeah. This will lead to the next thing, that will lead to the next thing, that will ruin your wedding, that will ruin the birth of your children, that will ruin their graduation, that will ruin the rest of your Sunday dinners.
Yes.
Every Sunday for the rest of your life. How many Sundays you got left?
Yeah, right?
Count them out. You want every Sunday, 1/7 of your life ruined for the rest of your life at least.
Yes.
And that is saying that she won't ruin the rest of the days that you have.
Yeah.
So best case, here we go. Too long did not read version. Best case scenario, 1/7 of your life is ruined for the rest of your life. Best case.
Bang.
Or you find somebody else who likes your hair.
Oh man, let him date Jenny with the cute daughter. Okay.
Yeah, dog. What's Jenny looking like?
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you what color her hair is.
She doesn't have a septum piercing.
Not.
Yeah.
Also, if you have a septum piercing, you've definitely eaten vagina at one point. Zoe, Patreon.com is a virtual tipping and rewards website. And it's where you give us a little bit of your hard-earned money to live. And we can't wait to start this new version. Dude, how do you even
doing?
Stop that?
Yeah,
noise?
I don't know.
That was on me. Dude, so we're going every other week. Thank you for your support. We'll see you on Patreon. Excited to make slightly different things. Once in a while, the show needs a little bit of a kick in the ass, and I can't work any of my shit recently. I can't thank you enough, Leah, for providing the kick in the ass that the show needs to just fucking light a spark every now and again. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited about the next part of this journey. Zoe, part of the Patreon, as you know, is to thank the $10 members of the Patreon on the show. And it sounds a little something
like this.
And it sounds...
Mr. Howard. Jay the Fifth, Ryan Croteau, Cole Rusty, Joseph Capricusio, Shannon Haynes, Raja Knows, Luis and Odette, Lauren Chauncey, Paul Gilliam, Derek Helling, Steve Diergo, Chris McCarthy, Trevor the Werefishy, Happy Birthday Starlight, JJ McToots, Rachel Last Name, Connie Tryon, Ankle Spud Noggin, Antero Baez, Frankie Matos Music, Johnny Rizito, Handcrafted Neckwear.
Shout out. He's in California right now. So if you need handcrafted neckwear, you can't have it this week because he's in California.
Ad Mammed, Emily Paget, Caleb Perkins, Giant Tom Hanks, Gavin Welsh, Someone Tell Aaron, Jackie Hammond, Paige, but more crisp. Guy with a Haircut, Chris Johnson, Anna Valles, Benjamin Putz, Beth Bush, Christina Camille, Josh Cadote, Michael Johnson, Kayla Johnston, Jules Run, Grant Levasseur, Chad Clark, The Wherewithal, Katie Taylor, Joe Ban, Milky Beans, Jess Enright, Lillian Carrillo, Barrington Lloyd Lovett, Ben Fuchs, Theodorus Karen Bellis, Danny Sinclair, Jacob D. Bradford, Justine Beebestein, Just Josh, Sergeant Sparty, Ed Birch, Helen Ford, Illuminos, Superfloss, It's Tatana Day, Danielle Di Verona, Dev Robero, Jesse Stillwell, congratulations on a new job. Rob Devereaux, Don Bure, Luis Hernandez, Alexander Legowski, Felicia Shimberry, and Matthew J. Palka. You guys, thank you so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed this week, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. Thanks. Bye.